Hey, greetings, everyone. What's up? What's up? This is Chief Kalanago Flying Eagle. Let me just make sure we good here on YouTube and let me make sure internet is good. Eagle. Let me just make All right, we good. We good on YouTube. Now I'm gonna make sure we good on Facebook while I give you guys some time to tune into this live feed. All right, you know me. I'm always saying that I'm not gonna be on here for a very long time, but what can I say? Sometimes it happens, right? Because I get so excited, man. I get so excited. I get so emotional every time I do these lives. You know what I'm saying? Kind of remind me of Whitney Houston a little bit. I get so emotional, baby, every time I do a live. Man, life is beautiful. Life is beautiful, family. Life is beautiful. All right, check this out. Before I get started, I like to acknowledge the great spirit, giving thanks to my ancestors, acknowledging the universal awe, everybody who came before me, man. I don't have to go too far into the past to look for them. Why? Because they are me and I'm them. All I have to do is look within. So what I'm doing is, instead of building a relationship with my history, I'm building a relationship with my destiny. Okay. That means that I am the greater part of them because I am them plus I'm me. So therefore I am greater than they are, and I'm going to create a greater legacy so that somebody could pass it on. So I hope that didn't go over a lot of your heads. All right. Now, family, as you could see, what I'm doing right now is I'm building a financial arc. You see, a lot of you don't realize, and I come on here and I speak facts and I give you information, but a lot of you don't realize that, a financial storm has literally hit the world. Okay. All right. And we are going to be on a roller coaster, but even more so, certain periods of a storm, you'll realize that certain parts of the storm is not as severe as others. Right. So with that being said, with this financial storm, you will have, spurts of financial growth because the corporation is going to keep pumping money into the economy. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. You see, when they start pumping money into the economy, it causes inflation. And a lot of you may think that's good. Oh, the corporation care about us. They're giving us money. Well, guess what? They're going to give it to you. What you're going to do, you're going to pour it right back into the system. So did it really help you or did it help them? And that's the knowledge that I'm pouring into you. And of course, some will see it, some won't. It's okay. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. But family, I'm here and I'm going to continue to bring that information to you because I care, because I love you. All right. And like I said, I'm preparing that financial arc. Okay. Because what's going to happen within the next year? Remember when I was doing videos last year before, and I told y'all the financial storm was coming? Well, guess what? It's here. It's here. And a lot of people still haven't gotten back their jobs. Why? Because those jobs are not coming back. All right. They're not coming back. And what's funny is this. And you know what? It's not funny. It's actually sad. People would rather be in debt, okay, for 10 months, 2 years, 24 months, 5 years by getting car loans, 30 years by getting mortgages, okay? The rest of their lives, student loans that they can't pay off. Now, think about what I'm saying, all right? Think about the reality of what I'm saying, how people they were taught to be programmed to be in debt. People were programmed to be in debt. Debt is a sin, and people were programmed to be in sin, to be in debt, okay? But people would rather be in debt by getting car loans. People take car loans sometimes for 72 months. They don't see a problem with that. Okay. People take mortgages for 30 years and they never pay that off. They don't see a problem with that. People have student loans for the rest of their lives sometimes, pass it on to their children sometimes. They don't see a problem with that. But then I'm showing you a very simple plan on how to invest in yourself, okay, where you don't have to have any type of debt, but gain returns by the education that I'm exposing to you. And sometimes it looked like you have to be kind of like begging people to see that. And sometimes you wonder why. But I get it. I get it. And what you have to realize is this: between the next 12 to 18 months, what's going to happen? You're going to have an increase in the housing market. Okay? That's what's going to happen. You're going to have an increase in the housing market because the government, the corporation is going to keep what? Pouring money, that fiat currency, into the economy, creating money out of thin air. And you're going to think, oh, well, they care about us. Oh, they love us. But it's going to create inflation. And during inflation, what happens? Right? Housing goes up, food goes up. mm, And then they will not foreclose on your house until 2022. They're going to give you some type of relief. Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to pour money into you, and we're not going to foreclose on your house. We're going to extend that. Okay? We're going to extend that. And they're going to give you up to 2022. And I'm telling you, when they come, they're coming with a vengeance. You think the money that they're giving you, you think it's a gift? No, it's a loan. You have to give it back one way or the other. Well, what a lot of you don't realize is that, and I'll repeat that, you spend so much time trying to learn how to be citizens and get rights from a so-called nation, when you should be focused on being better businessmen and better businessmen and better businesswomen. Why? Because the United States is a corporation. And I keep telling you, I keep showing y'all the facts. Stop focusing on being good citizens and focus on being good businessmen and women. That's when you are going to flourish. That's when you're going to prosper. That's when you're going to have a voice. This is not a nation. It is not a country. It's a business. Facts over feelings. Okay? So they're going to pour money into the economy, give you money, create inflation. All right? And you will not take that money and put it into something so that you could multiply it over and over and over again. No, what you rather do, you rather go spend it, become consumers. But I'm telling you, family, okay, y'all better watch out, and y'all gonna look back at my words of all the things that I told you, and you're gonna reflect and say, man, you know what? Chief Kalanago spoke about that. He gave us solutions, but we didn't pay attention. Remember in 2008? Huh? Remember in 2008, they had about 860 foreclosures, 860,000 foreclosures, or even more. But they had a minimum when we had that bubble in 2008, when we had that recession. Okay, they had about over 860 foreclosures, right? But in that same bubble, in that same so-called recession, guess what? People became millionaires. Because I keep telling y'all, anytime life and success is about supply and demand, whenever there is a demand, the universe is going to provide a supply. But a lot of you are too blind. You can't see the supply. You see what I'm saying? You cannot see the supply because you spend too much time demanding and not looking at the different sources where the supplies are coming from. And the universe is giving it to you. The God you pray for is giving it to you. The ancestors you call on is giving it to you, but you're just too blind to see it. You're just too blind to see it. But I'm going to continue to pour that knowledge into y'all. So go back to 2008. Over almost 1 million foreclosures. All right. What they did the same thing. They gave them some type of relief. Okay. And then they came at them full swing. How many people lost their homes? History always repeats itself. Why? Because there's nothing new under the sun. And it's just repeating itself. Okay. All right. And what's going to happen? In 2022, we're going to see over 1 million foreclosures. Okay. They are going to give you a relief now, make you think they got your backs. But see what's going to happen in 2022. Family, remember when Noah, and I'm saying Noah because I'm saying the allegorical Noah, all right? I know it was a fictitious story, Okay, I know it wasn't real. And the point and the question is, I don't care who wrote the book. Remember, I always tell you that. I don't care who wrote the book. The question is, did you get the message? You see, I got the message. And I know that I'm a knower of today because I'm preparing a financial arc. Because when this financial storm finally come into fruition, I'm telling you, you're going to see people on the streets eating rocks. Okay? Maybe not literally, but I'm telling you, a lot of people are going to be hungry. Okay? So keep that in mind. Because a lot of you get your money and what you do, you go buy the new iPhone 12. Okay? And see how long I've been coming on here telling you guys, family, I got something for us. Let's come together and make this thing happen. But no, the money that you got, what you did, you went and got iPhone 12s, right? iPhone literally created over 3 million new iPhone 12s. And what did they do? Hmm? They separated the charger from the phone. You see how they capitalize on y'all? You see how they cornered the market? You see how consumers continue to get consumed? Over 3 million new iPhones sold out without a charger. And you had to pay an extra $20 to get a new charger because you cannot use any charger for that phone. But yet still they sold out and made an extra $20, 3 million times over. And you didn't see a problem with that. The same iPhone that you could get a regular phone and go on the internet with, you could stream with, you could do anything with and make money with on your phone. But a lot of you don't hear me though. You know why? Because you were taught to be consumers. That's why a lot of people are going to remain broke. You see, that is the difference between the rich and the poor. I keep telling y'all, it's not about the color of your skin. It's not about who was here first. You see, you living in the past. You living in the past. It was people like you who sold you out. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of you will not get that. But you see, I've already did enough videos on that. So I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward for the people who truly see the truth in what I'm bringing. Now, there's nothing wrong in spending, the $1,200 or the $800 on the iPhone 12. But let me ask you a question. Is it making you money? Or are you just on YouTube streaming and on Facebook posting a bunch of garbage? You see, that's not an investment. That's a liability. Okay? That's a liability. All right? So I'm letting you know, I'm giving you a forecast of things that's going to happen and things that are happening right now, because that's what you were taught. As soon as you get the money, go ahead and be consumers. Stay poor, stay broke, because that became your norm. All right? Within the next 2 to 5 years, this economy you're going to have over $30 trillion in debt. Okay? Because what they're going to do is they're going to pump an extra $10 trillion to so-called stimulate you. They're not stimulating you because why? You go back and give it right back to them. So what good are they really helping you, or you helping them? You see, that's just to appease you, make you think that they got your back. That's just to make you lazy, to make you dependent. That's why you're considered indigence, a needy person. But you know what? Chief Kalanago don't know what he's talking about. All right? He don't know what he's talking about, but go look at the GDP in 2020 and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So y'all gonna learn. I know I'm bringing something different. I know I'm bringing something that's not popular, but you're gonna learn. And what's gonna happen is this. You see, more people are gonna become even more poor, if that's such a thing. But it's gonna be a lot worse. We're gonna see an increase in people being investors. And those are the intelligent ones. They're building businesses. They're creating residual income, and they are investing. Okay, they are investing. You will see an increase in the blockchain technology. You will see an increase in the decentralized banking. All those things are going to happen. All right, you'll see a massive boom in Bitcoin. Like I told y'all before, at the end of the year, Bitcoin is definitely going to hit over 100,000. It might reach 400,000. Ethereum, Okay, Cardano, Dogecoin, XRP, a few of those, just to name a few household coins. You see what I'm saying? Family, the signs are right around us. And you have to open up your eyes and see. Those who have eyes, let them see. And those who have ears, let them hear. Okay? You are at a point in your life where you could make a drastic, I'm talking about a drastic financial change in your situation when this thing finally hit the fan. It will not affect you because you would have what? Positioned yourself. You will be in that financial arc, so to speak. Like I'm going to keep saying, all I'm looking for is just a few serious, motivated people that's going to help me build this arc. That's it. I'm not looking for everybody because everybody's not going to get it. You know why? Because over 99% of the population, they're going to be slaves anyway. The question, or at least 95%. I'm going to be a little bit generous right now. So we're saying that we have at least 1% that fully gets it. Then you have 5% that's in the top 5%, and you have 10% that's in the top 10%, making over $100,000 a year. Okay? My question to you is, where are you right now? How are you doing? Okay? I am here to show you a way, a proven system that works. And we are building this financial arc. Because no matter what happens, our economy is right in our own mind. Me, I don't even know if there's a recession. It's not even bothering me. I eat good. I live good. I rest well. I'm beautiful right now. Why? You know why? Because of the decisions that I made. Because of the decisions that I made. So I'm going to share a flyer with you that I created. Because like I said, I'm determined. I am determined to change lives financially. Believe that. Okay? Believe that. And I could only rock with those that are willing to step up and partner up with me. So I'm going to ask you a few questions here this evening. How are you really doing? Let me make sure that this screen populates because it looked like there's a slight delay. All right. And guys, you know, my email is always in the description, my phone number. Send me a text if you would like to partner up with me and help build this arc. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if you guys could see my screen. For some reason, I don't see it coming up. Okay. I don't see it coming up. Now, do me a favor. If you could see what I'm sharing, please go ahead and type 1, please. If you could see what I'm sharing, go ahead and type 1. Because I'm not sure if it's coming up. Well, maybe nobody's seeing it. I guess not. Okay. All right. You can. I appreciate that, Saki. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to ask you this evening, how are you truly doing? All right. All right. She said no. Okay. All right. Let me stop sharing it again and let me stop sharing and then go back and share it again and see if something is going to change. All right. Let me share this again. All right. Give me a second. All right. I see. All right. There was a black screen. All right. Let me go ahead and share this again. Let me see if it might happen on this window. Give me a second here. Okay, now it says what? It says screen sharing was canceled. Make sure you click share. Well, that's what I'm doing. I want to share this. I don't want to cancel it. All right, a window. Let me see. Let me see this here now. Okay, it is still sharing a black screen. I don't know why it's sharing a black screen, but that's fine. You know what? I'll read it out anyway. All right. I don't know if it's why it says that I'm sharing the screen, but you guys can't see it, so it's okay. But what I'm going to read is this. It's a little flyer that I did, right? And I'm asking people. I'm doing a survey. I'm asking people, and I printed about 500 of those flyers because, like I said, I'm determined to change lives. So I'm going within my community and I'm sharing this flyer for people. And I'm asking them on the flyer, how are you doing? How are you really doing? That is the heading of the flyer. And I say, the next line says, the world is changing right before our eyes. Money slash currency is making a paradigm shift. What does that mean? I promise you, you are going to see a currency change in your lifetime very soon, maybe even sooner than later. You're going to walk into institutions, you're going to walk into businesses, and you're going to give them people money. And they're going to look at you like you're crazy. And they're going to ask you if you're from the Stone Age because currency is changing. But a lot of you are sleeping. I'm here to wake the dead up. I am here to give you life. So those are the questions that I'm asking. Do you have, number one, do you have student loans? Number two, is your house mortgage now a nightmare? Remember when they told you getting a mortgage, it was a dream to own a house? Well, guess what? They lied because it's a nightmare. Because they didn't tell you that they were going to put you in debt for the next 30 years. And if you can't pay, come take your house and put you on the streets. They didn't tell you that. So number one question, do you have student loans? Number two, is your house mortgage now a nightmare? Number three, is your job paying you what you are worth? And be honest with yourself. You see, this is self-evaluation. And the only way to start looking for answers and finding the solutions is to be honest with yourself. So number one, do you have student loans? Was that the dream that you were sold? Go to school, get good grades, and get a good job. But they didn't tell you when you put yourself in debt, you wouldn't be able to pay it. Okay? So now you're stressing. They lied to you. Okay? Number two, is your house mortgage now a nightmare? For over 75 to 80% or more people, getting a house with a mortgage became a nightmare. Number three, is your job paying you what you're worth? Be honest with yourself. Number four, would you like to give yourself a raise on your job? Because your boss will not give it to you. Your boss will not come to you and say, hey, you know what? If you do this right now with your tax exemption, you could give yourself a raise. You think your boss will tell you that? But no, Chief Kalanago is telling you that. And Chief Kalanago could show you how to do that. Okay? That's number four. Number five, do you know what the banks do with your money? Because we put our money in the banks, they promise you 1%. But guess what they do with your money? They take your money and they make millions. And are they really giving you 1%? No. Why? Because there are bank fees. So really, it is not a saving account. You are paying them to hold your money. But you know what? What does Chief Kalanago know? I don't know. Number six, have you heard of Forex trading? Because that's what they do with your money. They trade it in the biggest financial market in the world, which is the biggest business in the world, trading at $7 trillion a day. That's what they do with your money. Number seven, do you know what cryptocurrencies are? Do you know that they are taking over the world? Maybe you don't know. Maybe your eyes are closed. Well, go do a little research and you'll see what Chief Kalanago is talking about. Number seven. Oh, I just said number seven. Number eight. Do you have more bills at the end of your money? Over 90% of the population, they got more bills at the end of their money and they don't see a problem with that. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. You feel me? Now, like I said, if you have a W-2 and you have a job, I could show you how to give yourself a raise on your job. That's what I do. You see, I build. That's what I do. All right? Show people how to improve their lives financially. Okay? Let your money problems disappear. As long as you're coachable, all right? And you're a team player. That's all I'm asking. Okay? Do you have more bills at the end of your money? Over 90% of the population, they do. Number nine, are you ready to get out of the rat race? You see, a lot of people, they say they want something better, but they truly don't. You see, they just speak it, but they don't do the actions to make it happen. So in other words, faith without works is dead. Number 10, are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? That's what I want to know. And on the flyer, it says, hi, Chief Kalanago. My team and I are on a mission to change lives financially. We are determined to bring financial literacy to anyone that is willing to learn about money and how it really works. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, is called insanity. We are looking to partner with a few seriously motivated people that are leaders, ready to step up, help themselves, and help the people around them. If you have no time and you are too busy, you want your time back, let me show you how to get your time back. And like I said, my email and my phone number is in the link below. All right? I'm not even going to spend too much more time on this video. I said my piece, I made my point, and I'm about to get out of here. Like I tell people, I'm not going to come on here and beg you to better your financial situation. I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to be more concerned about your financial situation more than you. No, I'm not going to do that. However, I feel it's my obligation to share the information with you and let you know I know a better way. Okay? I know a better way because it's proven with my team. Okay? We are making it happen right now. And I'm just so fortunate to be in that position. So I'm going to continue to reach out and let people know, hey, if you would like to be part of our wealth building team, to reach out because we got something serious that's changing lives. The question is, do you want to change your financial situation? Are you going to wait until things worsens or it gets worse so that you will finally try till your back is against the wall? And let me tell you something right now. If you have children under the age of 18, do you know that you could pay your children up to $12,000 a year? You could employ your children up to $12,000 a year and you get that back in deductions. Family, you perish because of the lack of knowledge. It's not because of your skin, people. It's because you are financially illiterate. That's the problem. They didn't teach you that in school. What I'm giving you right now is priceless. People pay thousands of dollars for that. I'm giving it to you for free. I'm giving it to you because I care. I'm giving it to you because I want to see you do better. I'm giving it to you because I know you deserve better. I'm giving it to you because I know there is a way out. But you have to reach out. I don't know you. I don't know where you at. I don't have your contact information. Like Apex, I can't call you, but you're gonna have to reach out to me because we have something that's solid proof and that's giving results to the average individual every single day. We are showing them how to change their financial situations. Family, you don't have to struggle, family. You don't. It's a choice that you made. You don't have to be broke, family. It's a choice that you made. Family, you don't have to be financially challenged. It's a choice that you made. And I'm not here to sell you dreams. I'm not here to tell you that it's going to be easy. I'm not here to tell you it's going to be hard either. But what I'm telling you, it's simple. As long as you apply yourself and never quit, I could show you how we could do this and become wealthy. Facts over feelings. The question remains, are you going to spend the next 10, 15, 20 years building somebody else's dreams, working on their job, building their wealth, while you continue to break your back? And at the end of it all, you are still broke. You got to go back to work at 75 and 80 and 90 years old. Do you want that to be your reality? Because guess what? Time is going to go by anyway. So why not start doing something different now? Let me ask you a question. What you have done for the past 5 years, has it changed your life? Be honest with yourself. Are you where you need to be financially? See, those are the questions that you have to ask yourself. Is my job paying me what I'm worth? Well, I'm here to tell you, give me 60 to 90 days. In fact, give me 6 months to 12 months and be dedicated and be coachable. And I promise you, you will have no regrets. It is really that simple. Because I know what we have is so solid proof. I have never seen anything like it in my life. And I am determined to change lives financially. I am determined. But like I said, I could only bring you to the well, but I can't force you to drink water. It is really that simple. So for those of you who are looking for something different, something that's real, something that's tangible, something that people are having success in, to learn a skill where you could stay on your cell phone and turn it into an ATM, reach out to me. Family, it's real like that. You see, you determine what your life is going to be. You determine what are you going to do with your time. Nobody forces you to watch TV all day. Nobody forces you to binge TV shows all day. Nobody forces you to be on Facebook talking about things that's irrelevant all day. Nobody forces you to be on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram listening to people talking about things that's not going to improve your life financially. Nobody's forcing you to do that. That's a conscious decision that you made. The same way that I cannot force you to do anything. However, it's a decision that you have to make to reach out. Okay? So with that being said, I'm not going to be in here for an entire hour. It's about 31 minutes. I want to thank you guys for being a part of this build. I just felt like, I wanted to come and just kind of just share a little bit of something for y'all, let y'all know, man. The world has changed and it's going to continue to change. And stop living in the past. Okay, like I said, too many of you are looking for your ancestors when the truth is your ancestors are looking for you. You're the one that's lost, not them, because they are part of you. You just don't know that. They never left you. They never left you. So I say stop trying to build a relationship with your history and build a relationship with your destiny, because your destiny will eventually become your history. It's really that simple. And when you realize that you are your ancestors and they are you, then you'll realize that you don't need to go back into the Stone Age, okay, and walk around bare feet in trees, because a lot of you think that's where you came from, okay? We have to evolve. And that's why I tell people I am not a descendant of my ancestors. I am an ascendant. In other words, I am them, a better version of them, and I am moving on and I am evolving to the next level to make them greater and to make me greater. It is our responsibility. But too many of you in the past, and don't get me wrong, I've done it, but I had to evolve. You see, my eyes got open wide and I had to evolve. And a lot of you are going to miss out because you're afraid of technology. You're afraid of the digital age. It was meant to happen. Why? Because we are ascending. It is part of intelligence. It is just artificial intelligence. And if we came from intelligence, how are you going to expect to not be a part of artificial intelligence when it came from intelligence? You see, a lot of you are thinking of things backwardsly. You see what I'm saying? Because you think being so-called conscious is being broke. I don't know who told you that. That sounds like religion to me. Oh, well, money's the root of all evil. Really? No, being broke is the root of all evil. Because money always existed. Not in the form we call money right now, but they have always been a form of currency. So it amazes me when people walk around talking about, oh, well, it's not real, it's fiat currency. Well, why are you working? I don't want to go live in the jungle and walk around bare feet. That's not my reality, man. I want to fly around in private jets. I want to go to the moon. I want to go to Mars. What y'all talking about? Man, listen, y'all crazy. I came here to live my best life. And it's funny how y'all say y'all came from kings and queens and came from people who build pyramids, but you want to be broke. To me, that's just, it's a contradiction. In other words, you're not honoring your ancestors if they were kings and queens or they built pyramids. Nah, man. See, y'all live in this illusion. I just don't get it. And that's why I don't participate. I'm in a league by myself. All right? And I'm only gravitating to people with like-minded people like myself. That's it. If you're not where I'm at mentally right now, we ain't vibing. We are not vibing. Because you see, birds of a feather flock together. It's either people are going to make you better or they're going to make you worse. Okay, so I'm looking for people to build that have the same mindset like me. Anything less than that, that means that you're pulling me back. And I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. Why do you think successful people only hang with successful people? Do you think it's because they don't care about broke people or poor people? No, that's not what it is. It's a whole different mindset. Because broke people will try to rob them. That's just facts. You think celebrities don't want to come back to the hood because they don't care? No, that's not what it is. They don't want to come back to the hood because they're afraid you're going to rob them. I'm giving y'all the facts. The only way to make change is to be at the table eating. How you expect to make change or impact change when you're under the table eating breadcrumbs? Nah, man, you're not going to affect change that way. The only people that make decisions are the people that got money. And they make the decisions for the people who are broke. So who do you think is always going to be on top? But you know what? Chief Kalanago don't know what he's talking about. He just talking sometimes. And y'all want to bear, oh, well, they're unfair. The system is unjust. No, the system is not unjust. You are just uneducated. That's what it is. I promise you, you bank up and become wealthy, and I promise you your situations will change. Your voice will be heard because you'll be able to walk into places broke people cannot walk into. Oh, well, Chief, we got to build our own nation. With what? With rocks? Come on, man. Some of you just, I mean, it's so funny to me. You guys, a lot of you amuse me. You want to build nations. Oh, well, Chief, we're indigenous. We should have our own. How are you going to feed your nation? Huh? How are you going to feed your nation? Well, we could get land and grow our own food. Don't you need machinery to do that? See, y'all want to live in the Stone Age, man. And what nation is going to sign treaties with you if you're broke? Don't you know to sign treaties with a nation, you have to have something to give them in return? What are you going to give them? Oh, well, we were here first. Come on, man. Y'all, man, please. This is just too hilarious for me. Nah, you got to become a financial power. It's the only way to have a voice. It's the only way to be relevant. And a lot of you are rejecting that. Well, you're in denial. But I'll tell you one thing. Denial is, they say it's a river that runs between the Americas and Africa. So I say if you can't swim, get out of the Nile. Because I'm only here to drop facts and truth. And here to tell you the things that you need to hear and not what you want to hear. So if you want to compete in this world that's coming right now, you got to change what you are doing right now. Stop thinking the only way to make it is to go beg people for jobs and wait around for the government to take care of you. You are going to lose. I promise you that. Okay? So I don't just come here and tell you what the problems are. I come with solutions. You see, that's the difference between me and a lot of people on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. They come with a lot of cockamania things that don't even help you. You see what I'm saying? Just things to boost your egos. Crowd chasers. That's not my thing. I'm here to give you solutions. Because you see, when we are stepping as millionaires. indigenous millionaires. You see, there's a difference between being indigenous and broke. You see what I'm saying? There's a difference between being indigenous and broke and being indigenous and being a millionaire. You see the difference? And that's what I want to do. I want to walk in with a bunch of indigenous millionaires. We know who we are. We come in, but we got money now. And I promise you, we will see the change. And I promise you, our voices will be heard. Because when you could afford to sue, I'm telling you, you will get the respect. You will get the respect. And that's all I'm going to say for now. Well, family, Tennille, you know, my information is in the chat. Text me, send me a text. Let me know who you are. I'll invite you to one of my presentations. All right. And I'll show any one of you guys that want to learn. Like I said, that's what I'm here for. And we have an amazing team. We have an amazing economic wealth building team. And I always hear people talking about, oh, well, we got to practice group economics. See how long I've been on here talking to you guys. Let's come together and make this thing happen. So that's why I say people just talk. Because a lot of people love their misery. They love to just hear themselves sound good. I'm not on here for likes. I'm not on here to make myself sound good. No, I'm on here to change lives. That's my mission. That's my goal. And that's my purpose. So with that being said, you guys have a great continuation. I appreciate and love each and every one of you. And my number is in the link. My email is there as well. Send me a text. I'm going to put you on. And like I said, let's do this. It is very simple, but it could be hard and it could be easy. It depends on how determined and how hungry you are. See, right now, I'm very, very hungry. And I'm taking this all the way. All right. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys. Peace and love.